Hey Sayaneesh, I got your Zool project. I see you put a lot of work into it, but there were a couple of issues I guess you wanted to see about getting the jar to execute. But before we even look at that, I just wanted to point something out. There's an issue here with room. Let me just show you. With the copy you sent me, maybe it's just the copy that I got. But anyway, when I create a game here and say play, when this pops up, it right away says you are null. And then when I let's say I say go north, it comes up and gives me this null pointer exception here. So you know, there's a couple of ways to track these things down. One is with the debugger. You know, you can put a debugger in here. What I did was I'm going to clear this and reset. Okay, so what I did was I made this this test class for you, room test, because the issue is with the room test. Okay, and I don't know if you're familiar with these test classes, but there's a discussion towards the beginning of the tutorials. Let's see if I can find it. So maybe, I don't remember exactly where it was, maybe around Unit 4? Yeah. Introduction to using the unit testing tools. So there's a whole discussion in here. So this is on the Unit 4 page of the tutorial. So I mean of the of my website. So you can look at that and to see how these things get created and added on. But what I did was I added this test, and I'll send you this file too. But this is the only test I added, and this is where you're having an issue here. So when you run this test, you just run that one test, it fails. Okay. So and basically the test just says, create a new instance of room with the string, with the description entrance to the cave. So I would expect that the description is going to give me entrance to the cave, and it doesn't. Those two aren't equal. So that's something that you need to look at. And the issue, like I said, is in your room class. So you want to check your room class and see where that's going on. If you can't find it, look for it for a while, but if you can't find it, then shoot me back an email. And in general, you want to test and make sure that there aren't defects like that in your code. You have a lot of really nice features in here, but you know how it is if you're playing a game and you're running into glitches and stuff like that. It's just not as fun. So check that one out and then look around. Maybe you can make up some more tests of your own, or just like play the game around some more just to make sure that it doesn't have any more defects in it. Okay, so that's one thing. And then the other thing was about the creating the executable jar file. So I'll send you a separate video on that.